Will I know that I have done you wrong? Just give me another chance. Will I know that I have done you wrong? Just give me another chance. I'll fight for what is real. I'll care enough to kneel. I'll kneel to make you heal. I'll fight for.
So it's around 1 o'clock. I just got done editing a commercial, sent it to the client, and I was going to go to a state park today, which I was really excited about because it is just an absolutely beautiful day. Except I remembered one thing. Several days ago, when my allergies were like, I said I was going to do the weed whacking and the push mowing the next day. Probably do that tomorrow. That never happened. And it didn't happen the day after that or the day after that. So it's happening right now. This is the thing. I just realized this. This is the problem I always have when I do stuff like this. I always end up with a farmer's tan. So I need to. I can tell you one thing. I am gonna be burnt tomorrow. So we got the push mowing done. I'm now throwing my shirt back on because the last time I did the weed whack without my shirt on, I ended up with poison ivy everywhere. It was not pleasant. Let me just assure. Okay, 100%. It was horrible. It was horrible. Okay, I just want to say how. Okay, these are the most confusing instructions. I have press this 10 times. No wait, press 10 times. Squeeze throttle steps 4 through 8. Okay, move to lever 1. So it's on 1. Push this 10 times, pull this 5 times. Okay. Okay, so I don't think it's supposed to start. Move to lever 2. Okay, it's ticking, I can't read it. Pull 3 to 5 times to start engine. What if the engine's already started? Oh, Troy Built, you make great products, you make horrible instructions. All right, guys, so we are now back on the road. Actually, this is the first time we are on the road today. So, I mean, technically, we're back on the road in consideration that I've been on the road at hey, let's try this again, right? Hey, what is up, guys? So, first of all, how is it going today? It is warm here. Check that out. 90 freaking degrees. And that's probably not accurate because car thermometers usually are never accurate. Just like bank thermometers. Too bad they weren't accurate about my bank account, right? Huh? They're usually accurate with that, and it's not more than there should be in there. So, like I said earlier in the vlog, where we're going is actually a state park, and I'm making that sound way more interesting than it actually is. It's a park. The place is called Mcconnells Mills. If you are from like Western Ohio, Eastern Pennsylvania, I said that backwards. If you're from Eastern Ohio or Western Pennsylvania, you probably know the place. It's actually a really cool place. And, you know, after the yard work, and the thing is, when you have a massive yard like that, it takes hours to do it. And when I was done, I was just like, ugh, I'm tired. But I was like, you know what? No, we can't let those little things take us down and not let I don't know.
But I'm begging you, give me another chance. But I'm not sure why you would. I'm such a jerk, not sure why you would.
So I'm not even like 100% sure what or why. We have no signal here. I am like such on like a parks hiking kick right now, but I'm not complaining. Let's just say I'm finding a different way back. I'm not taking these stairs up.
I'll care enough to win. I'll never make you feel.
So words right now cannot even remotely describe of how perfect the weather is outside right now. It is the pinnacle. It is. Can you climb this tree like this? Is this tree pushing the rock? This is a battle between a tree and a stone. This is crazy cool. Is the tree pushing the rock? What is this? What is this? This is crazy. This is crazy, people. People, this is crazy. So the one unfortunate thing right now that I'm kind of kicking myself for is I didn't bring my DSLR. That's the one I usually do all the cutaway shots and everything with. Is that gonna fall? And I didn't bring it. I don't know. It just felt like easier to just bring my phone and this camera. Oh, but it's so beautiful, and the light on the tree, and oh, it just would be so cool. But I mean, there's no going back to get it now. Here's that tree from earlier. Okay guys, you know I've been saying that I am like addicted to walking across trees, like over gaps. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. People. This is why I love going to places like this.
And I know that I'm a liar, but I'm begging you, give me another chance. But I'm not sure why you would. I'm such a jerk, not sure why.
So like, that was really hard to do for some reason. There was like these big notches in the tree where like your feet kept wobbling, and when you're looking down at the tree, water's moving, so your eyes are going like all wavy, like that new song that came out. It's like that, but like in like a physical sense. And yeah, it was. I legitimately thought I was gonna fall in the water.
But I'm begging you, give me another chance. But I'm not sure why you would. I'm such a jerk, not sure why you would.
So I guess before we get to the mill, a good question to ask would be, why do I like this place so much? And it really just goes back to my childhood. You know, when I was a kid, I grew up on like The Mummy and Indiana Jones and all these action adventure archaeologists, like big stones everywhere type of deal. And then when I came here when I was a kid, I got to live out everything that I saw in the movies. I got to be Indiana Jones for a little bit, and things like that stick with you. And I think that's why I love adventure, and I just love just this place. It's so fun. I love it. So this is the mill. This is Mcconnells Mills. I don't know if McConnell was like a guy or like a family, the McConnell family had this mill, or the location. I'm not 100% sure on any of this. But what the mill used to make was grist, and I just read that on a plaque, and I have no idea what grist is. So history lesson's over, because I don't know anything about it.
But I'm begging you, give me another chance. Electric wavy when I turn it on.
Okay, see, this to me looks like something out of the Pirates of the Caribbean. So instantly, that makes it fun for me. And you know, maybe you too. Maybe that's all you need. A little bit of an imagination.